But for a good life, we need look no further than Surbiton. Not only the home of one of our best-loved sitcoms, but also Margot Ledbetter, who encapsulated all that Middle England stood for.
The class system in England was reflected in The Good Life by Margot and Jerry, who were middle-class people, but the work ethic was terrific for Jerry. She had to be kept in the manner in which she thought she was royalty. And next door, these two bohemian nutters who, just danced round their garden like a couple of idiots.
Basically, they're very nice people.
What about that episode the other day, coming home on the back of that awful lorry?
A little eccentricity. No, I can assure you, Mrs. Weaver, that was not typical of their behaviour at all.
No, I'm sure it isn't.
I think the best character in The Good Life is it's got to be Margot.
Hello, Margot.
Good evening, Barbara. Good evening, John. I have just come to say thank you very much. Goodbye.
She just really looked down on anyone that earned less than her husband, and was always aspiring to be asked for dinner by their kind of boss and posher neighbours.
Margot Ledbetter. Lady Truscott. Oh, good morning, Lady Truscott. Oh, very well, thank you. And you? Oh, good. Oh, I'm so pleased, Lady Truscott. One arranges these little meetings to the best of one's ability, but when one speaker stands up, one is in the lap of the gods. Oh, I see. When, Lady Truscott? Oh, well, yes, I'm sure she'd be honoured, Lady Truscott. We'll say 4 for 4:30, shall we? Jolly good. Goodbye, Lady Truscott.
Who was that? Mrs. Doombs Patterson?
No, Lady Truscott.
There was a Christmas episode where she said Christmas has not been delivered to this house because Harrod's van had broken down or something. They have paper hats, and because the Goods have no money, Tom makes the hats out of newspapers.
Come on, Margot, get your hat on.
This is the Daily Mirror.
I am terribly sorry, Margot. Please, have the Telegraph.
There had to be an innate understanding of what people ought to be doing, how they should be dressed, how they should be conducting themselves in order for people to find it hilariously funny, which, of course, we all did. The idea that anybody could do anything just hadn't arrived yet.
Now then, my motto. The ooh-ah bird is so called because it lays square eggs. I don't understand.
A lot of people think they're grander and better and classier and more knowledgeable than they really are, and it's great making fun of them.
No, I have not finished, Miss Mineshaft. Furthermore, let us remember that it is I who supply the gingerbread men for rehearsal teas. Blackmail is an ugly word, Miss Mineshaft.
I suppose Margot was a political character because she had a part where she went to the rates office and complained that the services like garbage collection, etc., were not satisfactory.
Road cleaning, I shall pay. Street lighting, I shall pay. Ground rent, I shall pay. But when it comes to the drain in front of my house, I shall not, because it is blocked up and overflowing.
Oh, I'll make a note of that.
You will do more than that, Mr. Squires. You will have a plumber on my doorstep at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning with a plunger in his hand, or you will not get a penny.
And so she'd pay part of it, wouldn't pay all of it, and the man said...
Now, just who do you think you are, Mrs. Ledbetter?
I am the silent majority.
With that, we took another 5 million viewers the next week.
In fact, The Good Life was so popular that even the Queen paid the cast the great honour of visiting the set for their final recording in 1978.
We were very lucky at the right time, right cast, right writing. Perfect.